Jian, everyone! It's about time. The time is 9 a.m. over here, East Coast America. I see we got Mike, and we also have our AWE official handle joining us right now. Let me check. Okay, I'm also going to pin today's event banner to the very top over here so everyone could see our announcement, and learn more about today's topic. This is definitely a very important session. Actually, it's an amazing milestone for AWE. Let me double check. Hi, Mike, can you hear me?
Yes, GM. So this is Mike from AWE.
Awesome, super loud and clear. And we're also streaming this session across multiple platforms, including Binance Live. And we're seeing our banner is already being featured on the front page of Binance Live. We're also streaming on our loop space. And right now, we got more and more audience joining us across platforms as a sidekick, right? And people, be sure to come to X and give AW a follow. Well, I would like to check if we got any other speakers joining us. And if you are a guest speaker, please raise your hand so we can find you. We're supposed to also have Richard, Dr. Dawes, and Jenny joining us, right? I haven't seen them, no. And also, the AW handle is not on the stage. Let's join us on the stage. We can't wait to ask you a lot about what's new, right? Any updates for us? Thank you. Okay, I think Jenny's joining through the AW official account. Hello, Jenny. Can you hear us?
Hi, GMG and everyone. This is
Awesome.
Jenny.
Loud and clear. And Jenny, would you like to accept the co-host invitation that I just
Of
sent to you?
course.
Thank you so much. And I also see Dr. Dallas is connecting. Let's wait for him. We'd also like to check if Richard is over here joining. And hello, Dr. Dallas. Would you like to unmute yourself to test your connection?
GM everyone, it's working well.
Yes, it's very clear. Thank you so much. Let's wait
Thank
for
you.
Richard and then we can officially start the session. And meanwhile, I once again wanted to remind everyone to give all of our speakers a follow and follow their, well, newly named, right? AWE. Oh my, the handle is super cool. Last time while we were together, it's still called STP, but this time it's AW. And later we would like to ask our speakers regarding the rebranding. Let's see, how about we can starting from self-introduction. We wanted to kick things off, a kick rounds of intros. Can each of our speakers introduce yourself and share your role at AW to us? First, invite Mike, the founder at AW. Thank you.
Hi everyone. So this is Mike. So I'm one of the co-founder of AWE. We were STPT before, and we have been building STPT and AWE since 2019. And we first listed in Binance, I think around 2020. So it's already been a 6-year journey for us. And I think this rebranding is one of our very important milestones. And I think with the branding and with the new narrative and with our focus in AI agent, I think we will build this thing for the next 10 years. So, yes.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Mike, for the intro. And next, we would like to invite Dr. Daisley, product lead at AW, to introduce your role. Thank you.
GM everyone, this is Dr. Dowers, the lead of product at AWE Network. So before AWE, I was actually building autonomous world applications for the AWE ecosystem, and then it was my pleasure to join the bigger family officially earlier this year. And then, as you could all tell, that there's already a World of Fun launch pad, which serves as a distributor for all the autonomous worlds launching. And then behind the scene, we're also building for longer term, the autonomous world engine, which actually is where the AWE acronym came from. And that is, I'm going to cover that in more depth in a little bit, but then just to have a big, to have a very short beginner, this is a lot to expect in the coming months. So stay tuned.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Dr. Dawes, for the introduction. And we can't wait to learn more about AWE. Following that, let's welcome Jenny, the person behind our AWE official handle. And she's a marketing lead at AWE. Would you like to share your role at AWE to us? Thank you.
Thank you, Moonlight. GMGN, everyone. This is Jenny. I'm the marketing lead of AWE. Actually, I've been exposed to crypto and AI for more than 7 years, and I've been working as the marketer for some big AI crypto projects for more than 3 years. I joined AWE team 2 months ago, and now I'm helping AWE grow its brand exposure and also onboard more ecosystem contributors or builders. So congrats to the team for the rebranding, and I'm so honored to be part of it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jenny, for the introduction. We are so very glad to have you, and thank you for organizing these AMA session. Now we would like to directly go to our discussion topic. And first question, we'd like to bring it to Mike, founder at AWE. We know AWE originated from STP, right? And then that many in the Web3 space recognize. Could you please walk us through the evolution from STP to AWE, and what was the motivation and vision behind this transaction or rebranding? Thank you.
Yeah. So it's good for you to have me here. And for us, I think we start to build SCPT as a project. I think from 2019. I think it's already been a very long journey for us. And I don't know if you guys remember, we were the second IEO from B-Tracks. Probably most of you probably never heard about B-Tracks. So back to 2019, B-Tracks probably is the altcoin exchange in the United States, just like Binance these days. It's very powerful. And at the beginnings, STPT, I think, is standing for Standard Tokenization Protocol. Back then, I think we were focusing on STO and the security tokens and some tokenizations. But I think in late 2020, early 2021, because back then we don't have Trump as our president, so we have some regulation difficulty to perform STO and tokenizations like security tokens. So I think we start to looking for different directions. I think fortunately, I think in early 2020 we got Binance and the Korean market listed Upbit and Bitsum, and so we are exploring, I think, on-chain gaming. And the on-chain gaming back then is very vertical categories. And then I think when we focus in researching on-chain gamings, we learn autonomous sword. But back then we don't have AI in play, right? So I think autonomous sword is just like maybe a meme, a buzzword. So, but we didn't find any useful use case. But I think last year, especially last year, because AI right now was very powerful after ChatGPT and the DeepSeek, and last year we found that if we can use AI and agents and plus some on-chain gaming metaverse perspective, we can build a fully autonomous world that fully powered by AI, right? So I think so that's how SDPT evolved to AWE. I think the first thing is because STO and the security tokens, we have some regulation difficulties. Second thing is we meet AI in good timing. So I think since early last year, our team start to focus on using AI and the AI generated contents and AI agents to build a fully autonomous metaverse, right? And in this, I think this metaverse, you can, if you go to our Water.farm products, you can see the first AI tongue. Basically, the AI tongue is an autonomous world with 100,000 with 1,000 agents living in the town, and basically you can think it's a society, but there's no human being can interfere the decisions and anything inside the thing, and everything is determined by AI. So I think we think there's a big directions. I think we will use this to build the ultimate version of metaverse in the next 5 years using more mature AI technology. So I think as a result, I think STPT, which stands for Standard Tokenization Protocol, no longer fits the vision and narrative as a name. So I think a rebranding and a pivot is necessary. And fortunately, I think most exchanges and our ecosystem partners gave us lots of support for our rebranding. So right now we changed our name from STPT to AWE. AWE stands for Autonomous World Engine. Basically, our automated product will be a framework or engine you can imagine that anyone can use AI to create their own version of a society, and the AI agent can live inside and then evolve. And, and this society have no human being can intervene the decisions. So I think that's a long story for us. We have been building this thing for 6 years, and I think unlike other projects, in crypto, there's lots of projects they rock or they just build. They only last 2 years, 1 year. Once attention dies out, the team quits. I think we have been around the team. Rich and I have been the founding teams, since 2019. We have been building this thing, and put all the dedication into it. And we have new blood like Jenny and Mike Lin to join the team. I think the past 6 years work shows our dedication to this project, and we have been confident AWE will live, for the next 100 years. So I think that's also a very unique features of our projects. Yeah, we are not new, we are old, and as old shows the determination and dedication from our teams. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Richard, for letting us know about the journey. Wow, that's definitely not easy. And just like you say, right, a lot of projects are short and they just chase the trend, and then after the trend fades, they just rugged or disappear, right? Because most of the project on the team members are not docs, so it's really difficult for users to track them. And projects like AWE are jam in the Web3 space. So I highly recommend everyone to give it a follow. Thank you so much, Mike, for the information sharing with us. And next, I see that we got Richard over here. Richard is the co-founder at AWE. Richard, would you like to introduce yourself and also tell us why AWE is being built on Base? Why was Base chosen, and what's the status of integration so far? Thank you.
Hi. Yeah. So, hi, I'm Richard. Right, co-founder of AWE. Been on it since 2019. Been in crypto since 2017, and before that, worked in private equity. So the reason why we chose Base was, I guess, we were already working on products on EVM, and we had already built a couple products on Base before the rebrand, and before working on the autonomous world engine. We did AWS, which was the first autonomous worlds name service on Base, and had I think the most ERC 6551 mints on Base at the time. This was in early mid 2024. So we knew kind of Base was kind of the biggest L2, and had decent distribution. So we're very much already integrated on it. We actually launched the first agent simulation, on-chain agent simulation on Base. This was early this year with the Genesis AI Town, and we've been kind of some of our other worlds have been featured on the official Base channel. So they provide really good support for kind of projects, and they also have a big focus on-chain AI, basically the convergence between crypto and AI. So they provide lots of kind of support there, connecting with other ecosystem projects, and then making sure your products are featured among their user base, right? And I think Mike mentioned earlier, with the kind of Trump administration and the U.S. making crypto a big priority on its agenda. Right, the U.S. user base will be a continually growing market to tap into, and we expect to see a lot more right Web3 users coming from there.
That's really nice. Thank you so much, Richard, for letting us know about that and really clear things up nicely, right? Choosing base gives AW great access and not just for Ethereum security, but also tapping into base scalability and also vibrant dev community, right? So everyone be sure to follow the journey because this sounds like the integration is progressing steadily. And next, we got a question for Dr. Dawes. He's the product lead at AWE. So, Dr. Dawes, what's the latest update on AWE's product development and what should we expect next? Thank you.
Sure. There's actually quite a bit to cover. So to start with, I think we just need to make sure that everyone understands what autonomous world actually means. So when we had came up with the AWE as a rebranding name, we had a redefinition of autonomous world to basically multi-agent simulations or even massively multi-agent simulations. And that's tightly connected to AI, right? And with that in mind, there are basically two parts of the product you can expect. One is World of Fun, which is already up and running. That's what everyone can just jump on and experience. And also behind the scene, there's also what would be the major cornerstone of the project, which is AWE itself, right? The Autonomous World Engine itself. To start with World of Fun, it's essentially a distribution platform for autonomous world or multi-agent simulations. And when it comes to features, it has all the distribution features together with Launchpad feature. That's something we plan for the beginning, but it hasn't really launched. But so this will be upcoming in, let's say, in the upcoming quarter, and it'll feature a lot of fundraising and tokenization and etc. So that's on the platform side. When it comes to specific worlds launching on the platform, we started off with Genesis AI Town, which is a social simulation of 100 agents living in a small town, and we've already been running the first campaign, which is the town mayoral election, and that's getting quite some traction with essentially with two candidates agents going live on Twitter as well. So that was the first town running on it. The second world was called AI Mars X. Currently, it's running in the beta mode, and it's a Mars colonization simulation. So also pretty fun. But what we can expect to come next is actually a iteration on this world. Within which we're gonna feature a lot of agent rebellions and a lot of game theories between humans and agents. So that's actually looking to launch, let's say next week. And then over the past week, you already witnessed the third autonomous world launching. That was AI Shark Tank, essentially a virtual reality TV show for VC pitches. And it'll be running weekly episodes, live streamed and recorded, featuring a prediction market for audience to engage in real time betting on whether the VC would make investment in the pitches. So these are the three live worlds already, and then what we could expect in June would be at least two other worlds. First will be Trade Clash, which is simulating trade wars going on right now. It's going to be a hot topic. Another will be Survivor.fun, essentially a agent surviving game. It's a lot to expect. So these all together will form the first part of the product, or at least the front end you could experience as an everyday layman, right? For AWE, and that's called World of Fun altogether. But behind the scene, again, there's another engine that we're building. With this engine, currently we have three main focuses. First will be the scaling solution. As we know, we're trying to enable massively multi-agent simulations, and that's gonna incur a lot of cost, particularly with large language models, right, through API calls. So we're actually working with a Stanford PhD candidate on lowering this cost down by at least 4 times through something called out of order execution. And his paper was already published end of last year. And we're expecting this, this paper to open source in the next couple of months. And we're working with them together to deploy this scaling solution. And number 2, we're going to have something called MCP marketplace, because the whole point about this AWE or the engine itself is just to enable builders to pump out more autonomous worlds more efficiently. So the MCP, or model context protocols, it was introduced by Anthropic end of last year as well, and then it has quickly gained a lot of traction. It's become the best or the most adopted protocol standards in AI. So we are also building a marketplace full of these most popular on-chain or off-chain MCPs for future builders to quickly pump out a world on World of Fun and publish on World of Fun. So that will be our top priority, and that's going to include large language model APIs, different blockchain RPCs, market data providers, development tools, exchanges and wallets, DeFi protocols, or even social apps. There are a whole lot of them that we can integrate and to form a marketplace. And lastly, once we have all these MCPs integrated, we're going to build an agent workflow builder. So for efficient multi-agent collaboration building, you need, once you have all these model context protocols to drag and drop, the next thing will just be put them together in a no code format, so anyone without coding can actually create workflows for all these agents to collaborate together and build something easily. And that will be the workflow canvas or workflow builder that we are contemplating. And this will, the marketplace itself will just be launching end of June, so it's going to be pretty soon. And this workflow builder will quickly follow suit. We're expecting this to launch definitely within Q3. So once we have all these solutions together, infrastructure together, it will be much easier for any autonomous world builders to come on and build out an autonomous world and to put on World of Fun and publish. And that will have will form a closed loop for the ecosystem. And that's from my side.
Wow, thank you so much, Dr. Dawes, for that's a lot of updates from on the product front, right? And it's definitely awesome to hear that AWS is prioritizing so many interesting products. Especially I already see that we have audience asking, whoa, so people don't need to know anything about codings and they can also contribute them together on the AW platform, which is really amazing. And once again, just want to let everyone know that right now we're also streaming across multiple platforms, including Binance Live, Psychic, and Loop Space. So we got a lot more people, more than what we could see over here on X Spaces, right? And they are also sending comments there. Thank you so much, Dr. Dawes, for the update. Next, we would like to invite Jenny. Jenny is the marketing lead at AWE. And the question for you is, could you please share with us the progress that AWE has made in terms of marketing, and how are you building community and spreading the word? Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Moonlight. So actually, you guys have seen that we have announced our official rebranding yesterday, and I have pinned this post inside this AMA. So if you're interested, you can click into it and check. So actually, recently we have finished all the rebranding stuff in all channels and got PR release on media outlets across the world, such as Cointelegraph, Coinlist in Korea, and also Blockbase in China. So after this rebranding, we will have couple of campaigns going on. So for example, we will release our ambassador program later today so that every KOL and also community leaders can apply for this ambassador program and join our ecosystem as the core contributor and also the community contributor. And apart from that, I think we will have another couple of AWA token airdrop campaign on layer 3 for both Water Farm users and also for base ecosystem project holders. So right now we have B3 and also Seamless in the pipeline. And also we are discussing with Kaido and Cookie Farm about the potential airdrop campaigns for yappers and snappers. And next, we will keep, building different kind of partnerships with more and more AI related projects and also AI developers. And we have conducted over 30 different partnerships with big projects for the past few months. And also, we will still have some, AMAs and also community calls to let our followers and community members to stay updated, no matter on Twitter or inside our Telegram, so that everyone in our community can get everything to know about AWE. And also about the product side, like Dr. Darius just explained, we will keep operating and also promoting the world's launched on Water Farm or will be launched on Water Farm because for the last few weeks, we have conducted several campaigns inside our Genesis AI Town, inside our Mars X, and also inside our AI Shark Tank. So I think each words have attracted different kinds of users and get interacted with all kinds of crypto followers and also the AW builders. And next, I think following up, we will still want to participate in all kinds of hackathons and events, no matter for online ones or for offline ones. Because recently we have partnered with Story to sponsor its hackathon recently to give rewards to those world builders so that they can contribute to the worlds inside our AW framework. Yeah, I think that's all from the marketing side. I think next up we will have more campaigns and events going on. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jenny, for sharing the information with us. That's a lot of great plans coming up, right? Especially you mentioned collaborating with two most popular social fi platforms at the moment. It's going to attract a lot more yappers. So friends, be early. Yeah, if you see that, even if it hasn't started yet, you could already start to write something, right, about AWE, especially if you could just write down some recap, right, from today's MA session. That's a lot to talk about. Thank you so much, Jenny, for the updates, and also can't wait for the Weathering Shark Tank. How it's going to be something exciting as well. And next, we would like to learn about the next steps for our builders over here, especially from each of the department at AWE. What can the committee look forward to? And of course, some of you might already share, like Jenny already shared the upcoming campaigns, but we wanted to also hear from all of our team members, right, to see if there are additional updates that you wanted to let us learn about. And Mike, how about let's starting from you? Mike is a funder at AWE. Thank you. Double check with Mike's connection. Mike, would you like to share some project update with us that we could expect to? Thank you. Maybe Twitter has some glitches. That's okay. How about let's go over to Richard. Richard's a co-founder at AWE. Would you like to share some updates with us regarding the roadmap? Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, I think right, Mike L spoke on it a bit earlier, but right, obviously, right, scaling these agent simulations, right, is a big initiative for us, right? That's kind of a problem, not just in Web3, but also Web2, right? Because kind of this agent simulation, right, is a very kind of early topic among AI, and it's kind of right a lot of still a lot of kind of academic research that's being put into it. So right, definitely working on improving, right, scaling these interactions and kind of bringing more agents into these worlds. Obviously, kind of building out the tooling to making it easier to right launch these worlds. Right now, kind of it takes a pretty sophisticated user, right, that's both competent in um, um, Web3 and also in AI, right? So kind of building out the tooling to making it so people can almost create worlds, right, by just interacting with large language models or even just interacting with chat, right? So right now, I think probably takes about a couple weeks to more than a month to launch some of the worlds that we've done. Um, and we're hoping to make that process much faster and more efficient. And also, right, I think these kind of upcoming worlds that are going to launch, there'll be exciting use cases of AI and crypto that will be really interesting to see how right users react to it, because right, it's not just like on-chain gaming or what we've seen before, right? A lot of these worlds are run by LLMs, so they have kind of completely different results and scenarios that occur, right? That are not stagnant, right? These worlds constantly adopt, so it'll be really interesting for the user, right, when they get to participate in them. Um, and yeah, right, with AI Shark Tank, right, they're continued to live stream episodes where people, real founders, right, can pitch to AI judges. So we have an exciting VC themed episode where we have some top tier one VCs participating as AI judges, and they're also looking to kind of right scale this idea and concept to more project founders and just to make it more accessible as an app. I think the first one did over 10,000 live views and just had a really good reception among the community. So we'll continue to push on that. Thank you.
Wow, that's very nice to hear about the number. Lots of people watch that, and feel free to also share the link with us either in the comment section, or you could just directly ping it to the top of our X Spaces. Our audience could also watch it. Thank you so much. And following that, I would like to go to Dr. Doss to see if there are any upcoming product roadmap that you would like to share with us. Thank you.
Yeah, I think I've just literally covered everything in my previous answer. But then I think I would like to take this opportunity to do a quick sort of 101 on what MCP, Model Context Protocol, something that we're going to build and ship over the next couple months. So I mean, everyone's aware of large language models. Everyone's tried it. It can help you with a lot of things, but when you ask it to do something for you, it'll get stuck. For example, advise me on the trip, plan the trip for me to wherever. It can give you a very nicely put plan, but when you ask it to, actually book the ticket for you, there's nothing you can do about it because it doesn't really, it doesn't really connect to the outside, tools, right? The trip.com or TripAdvisor and booking.com for it to actually book for you, and not to mention all the other actions that you want the large language model to carry out for you. And that is actually where MCP kicks in, because it standardized the language for the protocol. And once that was standardized, a little bit like HTTPS nowadays we see on website. Once that's standardized and adopted, which is actually happening crazily right now at a super fast rate, um, there are a lot of tools being built out, literally just for these large language models to connect with. And what we're planning here, as I just as I mentioned previously in my answer, um, we are already looking at more than 100 MCPs to integrate with. And once these are in place, you can already imagine, building out an agent, talking to a large language model, uh, to give you a DeFi advice, to give you a Bitcoin or Ethereum trading advice, and you can already ask it to deploy the strategy through connecting to the whatever DeFi protocol, and just get it start trading, right? And that's essentially the DeFi agent we're talking about, and not to mention all the other applications, potentially, that's gonna blossom, right, of the next, and we do expect it to really blossom over the next half a year. So we are really trying to seize this opportunity, and particularly helping with the autonomous world sector that we're targeting. So that, we believe, will be a very that's just um, that's that it's essentially the quietness before the storm. And when a storm comes, it's going to be, we believe, in the next half a year, it's going to be crazy amount of Web3 crypto agents popping up, and we want to be participating in this as well.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Dr. Dawes, for letting us know more updates regarding the product side. And Jenny, do you want to repeat the upcoming roadmap for marketing, or you can talk about something else? That's, yeah, definitely okay, because we also got some audience asking questions. See if any of you wanted to take on that as well.
Yeah, for sure. I think I may need to like add some of latest updates for the ambassador program, because I think last time when I had the AMA with Moonlight, I mentioned that we will have this ambassador in the coming soon, and today we will release this ambassador program for all the global KOLs. I think for STP in the past time and for AWE right now, our focus and our impact in Korean market is super big. So I think we will leverage that impact into more local markets, including like other Asian countries, or Europe, or US. So I think for more markets, we will use this ambassador program to help us reach out to more potential KOLs and also community leaders who are interested in our goal and interested in building AWE ecosystem. I think it will be a great chance or opportunity for those influencers to join our ecosystem. And another thing I want to mention is, for Kaido and also for Cookie Farm, they all have this like, influencers leaderboard in their platforms. I think we are in discussion with these two teams to talk about the potential airdrop campaigns with them, because we think on those platforms, the KOLs and also the community leaders, they will have their own initiative to talk about some projects on Twitter. So I think that would be a very good way for us to expose AWE in those influencers Twitter accounts, so that more and more users will get to know this project, will get to know AWE token, and will get to know what we are building for autonomous world. So yeah, I think regarding to this ambassador program, we are calling each of the KOL, including Moonlight yourself and also other KOLs around the world, to apply for our ambassador program, because we have prepared not only for the token reward, but also for some stablecoin reward to you guys. And also we have other, initiatives or bonus rewards for all the investors for local market. Apart from that, I think for the upcoming airdrop campaigns, because we are talking with some top base projects, and also we're also welcoming other projects inside the base ecosystem to talk to us, and we will have some airdrop allocation for your project holders. I think it will be a win-win method for both of us to get more on-chain users on base. And I think another thing I still want to mention is that we will still hosting AMAs and community calls like this to let all of our followers and community members to stay updated for our latest news and also our latest campaigns or events. And also we will still building partnerships with different projects, no matter you're AI related or not. We are happy to have discussion and have a call with you. And also, if you're AI developer or you have your own developer team, we are happy to have a discussion with you as well, because our Wordle Farm will come more and more was launched on it. So I think the AWE will be a new start for everyone. So it's time to join our ecosystem and start working. Thank you.
That is just fantastic. Thank you so much, Jenny, for more updates with us. And friends, well, I see that we got a lot of audience were asking, where can we watch the AI Shark Tank, right? Actually, you can just direct search AI Shark Tank. Yes, that's the very cool XID, right? And it's built on the AW network. I also pinned the video on the top of our space event. Thank you so much, Richard, for sharing it. Because everyone, if you're curious where to watch it, you can watch it. And it was also posted by Build on Base, right? Which is awesome. And well, everyone, if you are curious about what's the AI Shark Tank look like, and especially talking about the Web3 space, right? Don't miss this episode. It's super exciting. And we have also heard a lot of information from Mike, Richard, Dr. Dawes, and Jenny. And thank you so much all for providing information to us. Now let's check if we got any other questions from our audience, because many of them previously asking about how can we where can we watch it. And next, I'm going to check if we got other burning questions. Okay, people are wondering, can you share some fundraising information with us? Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I can try on that. I think, right, there's been no fundraising since before PTE, which was in 2019. The total supply and circulating supply is right 100% distributed, so there's been no fundraising.
Got it. Okay, thank you so much for
Yeah,
answering.
unless that was a question on fundraising on the world.fund.
I believe, yeah, let me double check. So everyone, if you're asking questions, you may need to write a complete sentence. Probably asking regarding the AW project, any fundraising or VC investment information that you could share with us. Thank you.
Yeah. So that one is no.
Got it. Thank you so much, Richard, for answering that. And another question is for brand new users who first heard about AWE today, how can they start it? Thank you. I think right now, both Dr. Dawes and Mike, they were disconnected. So
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I mean, they can go to our website, right, which is allnetwork .ai, or they can go on our Twitter. But yeah, they should definitely check out our website, right? There's a kind of interesting video that kind of showcases, right, how right, it's kind of like a metaphor for right launching a autonomous world and how AI agents kind of operate in these worlds. But all the information should be there with Twitter, Discord, Telegram. Yeah.
Got it. Thank you so much. So, friends, be sure to give AW a follow and also join their official channels, right, in the community so you won't miss more information. Let me double check over here if we got any additional questions. So, we got, there's also another very good question over here. Previously, Mike mentioned that he aims to build a project that is long lasting, right? So how can AW ensuring that your project will continue to stay in the Web3 space? Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great question. Well, first off, right, I think AW we've been able to manage right the treasury quite well. Right, and grow kind of the market cap right from inception when I think it IEO'd, it was 20 mil market cap. So the kind of growth in the size of the project has will help right fund kind of future treasury with world.fund, right? There'll be kind of platform fees that will bring in revenue to help right support the ongoing operations and token and right we're relatively lean team, have been able to manage multiple crypto right cycles. So right, that kind of speaks to our right ability to right maintain the ongoing project, and not just maintain right, but to build and kind of adapt right to the market conditions, and also right the landscape and future of where crypto is going, right? So we think right with in AWE, right, we're well positioned for both right the short, medium, and long term of the crypto industry. So pretty excited of what's to come.
That's very nice. Thank you so much, Richard, for letting us know about that. And friends, once again, be sure to give all our speakers and the Project AW a follow. So join the official Telegram channel so you won't miss a lot more update. And also you can directly participate into this project right now. And let's check before we wrap up the session. Are there any additional information that you wanted to let our audience to know about? Let me check with Jenny and Richard. Thank you.
No, I think right just kind of can right follow our social channels and then right tune into World.Fun. More worlds will be coming, and you can kind of right experience what it's like between right kind of human and AI interaction, and kind of where the future of that's going in Web3.
Perfect. And Jenny, are there any additional information that you wanted to let us know about? Thank you.
Yeah, also want to double, emphasize the ambassador program and also the upcoming airdrop campaign. So just stay tuned on our official Twitter accounts and also our social media, all of our channels. Thank you.
Awesome. Yes, the ambassador program. Definitely don't miss the opportunity. Everyone, be sure to join it and apply for that. Thank you so much once again to Mike, Richard, Dr. Dice, and Jenny for joining us today and giving us an insightful look at AWS evolution and vision. Well, as we know, right, from STP roots to a modular space-powered future. We believe the AW story is just getting started. And also to our amazing audience, be sure to stay tuned for more updates by following the AWE Network _AI account. Make sure to jump into the community discussions. Also apply for being an ambassador. Until next time, this is Moonlight signing off. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you.
Thank you, Moonlight. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Jenny.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I'm going to play some light music for people to give our AW a follow and also follow each other friends because we really, really don't want to miss good projects when you see it. Thank you.